Okay, I used the new lawn sweeper to sweep up the clippings from this field here. And remember how high the grass was? It was about 30 inches to the seed heads. And there was a lot of grass clippings. I wanted to get some mulch around the blackberries, so I just piled it up in little piles next to the blackberries. We'll put the mulch around there, put some fertilizer around there, and water the blackberries. You can see how the weeds grow very quickly when there's no mulch. The sun out here, the rain we've had, and the weeds just multiply. If you don't have a scuffle hoe, you need to get one. It's a really great invention. It just cuts the weeds off right at the ground line, and all you do is push it back and forth. The scuffle hoe makes quick work of getting rid of all these tiny weeds that are here. We were going to put another row of fence wire at the bottom because some of these canes are really too short to get up to that first wire. I think I made it a little high, but I'm not going to. We'll just we'll live with what we got. Well, we decided to go ahead and put a bottom wire on there, so Cheryl and I strung that bottom wire, but she's going back and stringing up all of the plants so that we can put the mulch around them without covering up the plants. It'll be a little bit easier. So we're going to get that done, and then we'll finish the scuffle hoe, put the fertilizer around them, and then we'll put the mulch on top. Then we'll come back out and water. You can see that the entire row of blueberries is bathed in sunlight, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet. It's about 9:40, and these will get sun all day till about maybe 5 o'clock when the trees over here will start shading them. But they get sun most all day long. This is the plant food that we're using to fertilize the blackberries. It's Gurney's raspberry and blackberry food. This is a 5-pound bag, and we've used about half of it. So there's about 2.5 pounds left. And coincidentally, it says apply 2.5 pounds per 100-foot row for established plants. So we'll use just about all that's left in this bag. I am spreading this fertilizer around the outer edge of the plant, trying not to get it on the plant very much and not anywhere close to the stalk where the plant goes into the ground. I'm just kind of using one handful per plant, and if I have any left over, I'll go back and put some more. Some of the plants out on this end of the row are sort of weak and puny, and I think that's because the plants on the other end of the row get some shade in the late afternoon and keeps the moisture in the ground. And these plants out on this end, there's nothing to keep the moisture in the ground till we get the mulch down, and I think they dry out much worse than the others. We've used the scuffle hoe and got rid of all the weeds. We've tied up all of the branches to get them off the ground, and we've fertilized. So now what we're going to do is put some of this mulch around each plant and then water on top of the mulch. Now this isn't as effective as wood chips, but it's pretty effective. And I'm putting on a really thick layer. Now I've got a watering can and a bucket. The bucket puts out a lot more water, a lot more quickly. All right, I'm watering this one with the watering can. Trying to get the leaves watered too. And if you remember, we have a little well around each plant that ought to hold the water. And I've watered, I put the fertilizer around the top edge of that well. Okay, here we go with the bucket. Oh yeah, I think that goes a lot faster.
Just thought I'd show you guys some of the sky out here in this country. Look at those clouds. Might get a shower.
Okay, we've got all the mulch down, the fertilizer down, put about anywhere from 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water on each blackberry plant. As you can see, here's a nice big tall one. And we have some stumpy ones elsewhere. So we've got them all different sizes. And the whole row has been mulched and fertilized and watered. As always, thanks for watching the Itsy Farm channel. If you'd like to watch more how-tos, more product reviews, and how to build a commercial grade hoop house, please subscribe. Bye now.